What was the wildest stuff that you can't talk about? Which one's the best religion? Which one?
Shut up, Steven. Steven, shut the... You want me to get Liam back in here?
I survived in the Congo Valley for 24 hours.
He used to be out on the corner, he was dealing in drugs. Got himself a bar.
There's some new changes here today.
Wait for the music. Podcaster, his life, he'll talk about it with us. And now it's Jeff FM. Jeff FM.
What's going on, guys? Steven here, and there's a little bit of changes going on. I am actually the new host of the show. And yeah. So yeah, it's been a long week. We've had a lot going on.
Get up. Get up.
Whoa. Actually,
Look around. See a lot of new faces. Man, what I see in this crew right now is some of the strongest, smartest boys that ever lived. God damn it.
well,
An entire generation chasing cars and clothes.
advertisers got us working jobs we don't want to buy things we don't need. An entire generation lost. We have no Great Depression, no Great War. Our Great War is a spiritual war.
We actually just had an
Our
inflation.
Great Depression is our lives.
But we just had an inflation.
Shut up,
inflation.
Steven. Shut the fuck. You want me to get Liam back in here?
That was horrible.
Dude, I saw some comments. Anyways, that was a quote from a popular film called Fight Club.
Yeah. Yep.
Fantastic movie. I hope everybody's seen it many times.
Look, I'm going off the books today.
That scares me. And I want to say this also quickly. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to see your beautiful face. You look good today.
It's about time you come back around, you know? What were you waiting for? Getting a phone call saying, hey, we lost him. He's locked up. We need to bail him out.
No.
You left me hanging here. You went for an extravagant vacation, and shit hit the fan. You know, we're lost. We're lost without having an elder here to kind of keep us in line.
You were supposed to be on that trip.
It's just me and all these young kids. You know, we're all just young, having fun, making mistakes.
Well, you were supposed to be on the trip with me. I came through here the day before the trip, before I left, and we did, not to bring it up, a really good show together. That was great. And I thought I was leaving to go to God's land with a positive outlook, a clean, soul. Like, things here in LA were great. The floor was clean. Everybody was happy. You were excited about the outcome, and you were excited about what was to come. And then I get this phone call, when I'm out there in Jerusalem.
A call you don't want to get.
No.
You're out there in the motherland in Jerusalem, and you find out that we're now mourning the loss of Bruce Buffer's episode.
I was in Jerusalem learning about heaven, and found out that back home all hell had broken loose.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
And I was honestly, it was not the call that I wanted. I was worried about you. I was scared, and that sucked.
Did you nail any girls out there? Did anything cool happen?
Honestly, did you?
I didn't have
What
sex
is
with
Jerusalem
a single
pussy
girl. I
like?
didn't have sex.
Holy.
Yo, y'all are. Let me say this before we
Those
even
girls
start.
respect
No,
themselves.
no,
They're
no,
not
hey,
like your LA whores
No,
that
let
are
me-
just gonna put out on the first night.
Let me say this. The girls in that country are the most beautiful girls I've ever seen in my life, but they ain't. Bro, the one girl I was talking to, she had her screensaver was a picture of the head rabbi, like the Jewish Pope, basically.
They ain't it.
No, they're it. They're so it that they're like beyond it.
Wifey.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Wifey.
they're all wifey, Steven. Like, you look around, it's just wifey. You know what I'm saying?
Could you see yourself moving out there?
No, but like,
Jerusalem?
No, I'm not moving to Jerusalem. I was only in Jerusalem for 2 days. The rest of the time I was in Tel Aviv. And I've been getting shit from everybody for this trip. I got yelled at even today by the Christians. The Christians are mad at me today. The Muslims have been mad at me because I went there. It's been a religious war for me for the past week or so. A spiritual war.
Would you open up a burger spot there?
1010 Jerusalem?
Yeah.
Kind of a sick
I
name.
don't know. Right at the West Wall? I don't think so, man. There's the issue is this. and I'll keep this broad so I don't upset. You know what? Somebody's always fucking upset. I've realized that as well, and there's no point of trying to beat around the bush because you're always going to piss off somebody. Since it is the birthplace of all three monotheistic Abrahamic religions, everybody wants that space. It's like
what's the top three?
It's like
Muslim,
it's like Park
Christian.
Place on Monopoly. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's trying to get Park Place, but only one country has like claimed it, I guess. And it's a tricky situation that I'm not the best at explaining.
Well, why don't you try and explain it? Jesus was born Jewish, but Christians believe Jesus was our savior.
I'm not talking about a religion.
But he died there?
No, I'm not talking about what happened in religion, dude. I'm not talking about what happened in
Which
religion.
one's the best religion? Which one should we all do then? Since you just went there to the motherland and you've seen it all.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works, bro. I don't know. Whoever calls you.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, but I got the most useless degree in the history of the
What
world.
did you get a degree for?
I don't even want to say it.
What is it?
Business management?
No, that's a great degree. Let me explain it to you. Ready for this? Okay. There's like levels of degrees, right? Subject matter wise. There's levels of degrees schools wise, or like length of college, and then there's levels of degrees of like what kind of college you went to. So the lowest rung of colleges is obviously your local community college, right? Then the lowest rung of degrees is your associate's degree, a 2-year degree. And then let's be honest, the most bullshit degree you can get, I'm sorry to anybody who got this as watching this, is a liberal arts degree. I have an associate's in liberal arts from a community college.
Where'd you get that in
bro, like literally just straight across the bottom, dude. You couldn't use that thing for shit, dude.
What did it take, like 6 months?
No, it took me, I was a super senior. It took me almost like 3 years to get a fucking
Super senior. You do look like a super senior.
Yeah.
Like one of those kids that's just hanging out. Well, he's like a guy that's hanging out around
Well, I was
school,
still smoking crack at this time. There was one time I went into college, and I was so high on crack I had to leave. Had a crack panic attack.
So moral of the story is you don't need to go to
Horrible.
college. If you're listening to this right now, unless you want to be a doctor or a dentist. That's what we learned in the gym yesterday when that kid walked up to us.
The things that come out of your mouth are fucking ridiculous. We're at the gym working out. It's like our first day back. We're like doing some weights, and this kid comes up to us.
Well,
He's
yesterday,
like,
I don't know what it
he's
was
like,
about
"Jeff."
the gym. Usually we're in the gym. Nobody gives a fuck about
Right.
us. But we went in there yesterday. It was like a meet and greet. Everybody in the gym stopped.
I think it was
They
the
were
time
like,
of day.
Yeah. We were like
Planet
doing...
Fitness?
No, it was at Equinox. It was unheard of, bro. It was like, here's what happens. If one person cracks a seal, then all the people that have been watching, like, oh, I'm not going to disturb him at the gym, they all pop on, right? So, like, the 10th person that came up, he was just talking to us, and this dude just says the most random shit. Like, I'll be having a conversation, this dude's like, oh, how was Tel Aviv? I'm from Tel Aviv as well. Like, do you enjoy my country? And he's like, yeah. He's like,
Oh, yeah, he
I'll
said,
just be
"Wait."
talking to him, and Jeff's like, my grandma died last night.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah,
randomly
yeah.
says that, and then
No, 'cause
and
he
then
was
he
like,
goes,
no.
and then he goes,
So
wait,
legit.
shit, I just got a text message. My grandfather died too.
This guy was asking us a lot of questions, right? He was asking a lot of questions in the gym.
Yeah.
And
Oh, like he was there too
God.
long.
I've been mentally drained. I'm at rock bottom here. I got this hematoma on my ass. There's a giant lump on my ass. I think it's cutting off the oxygen and blood flow to my brain.
Yeah.
So I've just been blurting shit out. And he was also asking why I didn't go to Tel Aviv. And I didn't want to say, look, I had to stay here and do podcasts. And then my whole life fell apart. And then we fucking lost Bruce Buffer this episode, you know? I'm not going to say all that. So I was just like, I didn't go because my grandma died. And then you were laughing. So I was like, oh, shit, I got a text. And I was like, oh, fuck, my grandfather just died too. And then
And you got to understand what it's like for me to be in these situations, because my interactions with like people from the audience are always like super like heartfelt. I'm like, yo, I appreciate you. Thanks for listening. And I'm not saying that he doesn't feel that way about the audience, but he doesn't approach it like that. Like he likes to have fun with the situation.
I want to give them what they see here. They're going to get the same thing. They're
Yeah.
going to
Not
get
the real
me,
thing.
you know?
So he just starts talking about everybody in his family's like passed away in the past 24 hours, and I'm just standing there now like, what the fuck?
Well,
do
the
I
first
even
one
say?
worked. The first one like got him.
Yeah, he put his hand on his heart. He's
Yeah.
like, my brother, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like
Yeah.
this. I was
And you
like,
went with it?
So then I just kept trying. I was like, maybe I'll get more attention here. Maybe
are
I'll
all
get more
those people
empathy.
already dead that you described?
Yeah,
as?
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Otherwise, I wouldn't jinx that.
Right.
My mom would be pissed too if I was talking about it. It's been like 10 years since all my grandparents have been dead, so I can make those jokes, you know.
But then the final person comes up to us, and he's like, hey man, he's like, just want to let you guys know I've got a dental office nearby. He's like, if either of you guys want to, get your teeth worked out. It's just such a strange nice thing to say in the gym. But Jeff goes, "Oh, that's cool. That's dope. You don't have to go to school for that, do you?"
I was just like, "Did you go to school for that?"
No, you didn't say it. You said you don't even have to go to school.
I
And
was
the dude just looks at him like, "Yeah, man, I went to school for 8 years." Like, it's like a fucking like.
Yeah.
It takes so
I'm
long.
just happy to see you. I've been hanging out with everybody younger than me. You know, all the guys I've been kicking it with. You know, I like hanging out with an older guy with life experience. And, you know, I just missed you, Mike. It's nice to have you back around.
Thanks, bro.
I wish you would tell us the stories, like, of the trip. Like, what was the wildest stuff that you can't talk about? You know, like, tell us something that you can't get into. Give us one thing that, like...
I don't like these type of superlatives. I hadn't planned anything. I don't...
Did you...
I guess the wild... See, you set me up. Like, nothing really wild. Like...
You posted a picture of a girl on a
Yeah,
billboard.
that was cool.
And then she
So
DM'd
I
you?
was... No, so we were kept driving down this same street in Tel Aviv. It's like the main
What is Tel
street.
Aviv? I keep hearing that.
It's like a city, like one of the main
club.
Yeah, it's like a main city in Israel.
It's the club.
Yeah, we kept driving past this billboard on the wall, like 3 models. And Keith and I was like, dude, look at that girl right there. And Keith started talking about it. He's like, yo, like we should try to get at her. So I posted this Instagram.
No way. He said, let's post. He said, let's try to get at this girl on a billboard.
No. But he didn't know I was gonna post what he was saying. I was just like recording him, you know.
Yeah.
So I post this picture of this girl and wrote like, who is this girl? And I mean, I thought nobody was gonna respond to it. I thought it was just a random girl. Within 3 seconds, I have hundreds of responses. Same name, Maya K. She's like the biggest like thing, like kind of it thing in all of like Israel. She's like an Israeli model. So we post it and we're like talking. We go start taking pictures in front of it, throwing up like gang signs and shit like normal people do. And the next day it gets picked up by like the Israeli TMZ. And like their TMZ's like posting about it. Like, you know, these 2 Americans come to Tel Aviv and start posting about our beloved model, who by the way has a boyfriend.
Oh,
right?
damn.
So then we go to
He
Jerusalem.
probably didn't even have sex with her yet. Knowing how you just explained
they're
it.
mad
you know?
stingy with the box, bro. They're super protective.
That's cool.
No,
That's
it's great.
cool.
No, it's great. It's fantastic. It's very refreshing, dude.
Yeah.
So then we go to West Wall. We walked in a tunnel that's closed off to average people. We got to walk in it. It was the tunnel that Jesus walked up from the cleansing pool to the second temple.
No way.
We saw some really cool stuff, bro. Some really cool stuff. We were at the Dead Sea. We swam in the Dead Sea where you just float. By the way, you just float. Like, you can't swim in it,
No,
bro.
this is the stuff we saw on your Snapchat. And
Okay,
stuff, but
okay.
we want to know, like, what really went down.
So then we
with that.
came back and we posted about this girl again. And this time, a couple friends jumped in and they got her to come downstairs to, like, meet up with us.
Oh.
So we met up with her. We hung out with her. We went out with her. It was a great time. The boyfriend came as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he came as well. It was just a very full circle like experience, you know, where like the internet's undefeated, bro. Like if you post about something,
If you're friends with Logan Paul and you post about something.
yeah.
Listen,
Yeah,
I want
maybe that's what it
to
is.
circle back
I
to
don't know.
something.
Maybe I don't even have any real wild stories. I guess the wildest story was like walking through that tunnel, bro, and also
You didn't have sex once in the past 2
no
weeks?
sex in the past 2 weeks.
You've been jerking off?
I might have jerked off one time, just not in Jerusalem.
In the
no,
Holy
no,
Land?
I felt Tel Aviv was a little more unholy.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
want to do it in Jerusalem. You know, that's like such a holy place, or even in the Galilee.
What about Dubai? Where's that at? In the
I don't know. He just.
What do you mean? Like, where is it?
Yeah,
It's
from-
based
is
in the
it-
middle.
that's in there.
Somewhere in the middle.
Where
It's in
is-
that
is in that
region.
area.
Oh, Mike, did you touch the Jesus stone before or after you jerked off?
Before.
And did you confess any sins, or did you feel holy at all?
I did get baptized in the same river that Jesus was baptized in.
No way.
Yeah, on the Jordan. Yeah,
Oh,
it was a
shit.
pretty awesome experience.
No way. So you had to confess. That was a good question, though. You had to confess sins?
I don't know if you confess sins before you get baptized. I think
When's the last time you've been to confession?
I'm not Catholic. We
So you don't have that?
confession. No.
You never done confession?
I used to do it when I was at Notre Dame when I was in the Catholic high school.
Oh, you went to Catholic school?
Yeah, for 1 year till my parents got divorced.
Do you know what confession is?
Where you confess all your sins?
You go into a room, like a little tiny like phone booth, and there's like a curtain up, and on the other side there's a priest in his little phone booth, and you have to kneel down and you talk about all the horrible shit you've done, and you ask for forgiveness, and then they forgive you, and then you basically leave with a clean slate.
Catholic or Christian?
Catholic.
This is Catholic.
Yeah, like for us, in more like relax, because like, let's be honest, dude. Like being Catholic is like going to the library every day of your whole life.
Yeah.
If you're like a other part of Christian, it's like going to the arcade.
Yeah.
Like, so
No, I
like
know.
they go, they get beaten with whips, they get burnt. Like, dude, do you know what happens? I'm serious. After you confess, they'll sometimes light a piece of your body on fire. Like, they'll burn you. The priest will burn you. There's all kinds of stuff that happens.
No, they don't do that. I thought they just tell you prayers to say. They'll be like, go do 10 Hail Marys. Or
Now,
something.
Catholic's very serious. It's a lot of beatings, a lot of burning, that type of stuff. The stuff I'm used to, I grew up Methodist, which is about as relaxed as it comes. They're like, yo, you want to show up? Cool. You've done some bad stuff. That's cool. It doesn't matter. You're going into heaven regardless. Like and then the most chill is Baptist. Like Baptists, they just want to party, bro. They're just trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
They'll swim around occasionally. If you walk in, bro, I never been to a Baptist church one time where everybody didn't have their hands in the air. It's basically like a rave. Like if you go to Georgia sometime and you go to a Baptist church, they're raving, bro.
What?
Yeah, Catholics.
So would you gotten baptized if it wasn't at, what's it called?
Well, I've been
Jesus'
baptized. I got baptized at the
Jerusalem.
Methodist church when I was younger, at Mary Taylor in Milford. I got baptized.
So why'd you get baptized again? Is that a
You're
thing?
able to do it twice. It's like
Oh.
you're kind of like reborn, repurified.
Do you feel reborn? Do you feel like a new man? Because
Yeah.
you seem the same you got off a long flight when I met up with you yesterday in the gym, but you were like hurting, your bones are hurting
Yeah,
and stuff.
I've been a little unwell. Been a little emotional since I got back. I always do. I feel it when I come back from these trips. The way I look at it is it's like, you go on these like beautiful trips and you have all these experiences with all these people and then you just come back. I liken it to like, you know, imagine if you're on a train, right? And the conductor just smashes the brakes and all of that inertia, all of that momentum you had, holy sight, baptism, Jesus, holy sepulcher, the stone, all the things you saw, all the people you met, all those beautiful experiences.
You'll
that
never
happen
see them again. You'll never.
They get locked into this time capsule that is that trip, and they're there forever. I'll never experience that again.
You'll never go back there.
No, maybe, but all I'm saying is like that those times are now gone, and all of a sudden I'm back here in this rat race, and I come back delinquent tax notice.
It's kinda like-
That's the first thing I saw when I got back. Delinquent tax notice.
Yeah.
You did not pay your property taxes because you were too busy bathing in the Jesus water.
Kind of like going to Coachella, you know? All those memories get locked in.
Yeah, it's
No
weird.
more.
It's hard to. It's a bit, weird of a thing that you have these like really beautiful moments in your life, and they just get. It's like they're in a little bubble that just floats away.
Remember
Yeah.
you said that you're doing all this YouTube stuff just to rent the Coachella house and not let Mike in? Yeah. Did you hear that?
No.
His plan to get you back, he's going to do a lifelong, like his
So I'm
whole
gonna
career.
grind on
Like a
YouTube.
crazy
He's gonna grind for
revenge.
years, make tons of dough, and then he's gonna rent the Coachella house, the best one
No,
that they
fuck it,
have.
I'm gonna buy it
He's gonna buy it
just for Coachella.
and he's not gonna let you in.
And he's how can
I'm gonna
you,
invite him and then not let him in.
Look, I want to.
Yeah, but how can hold on a second, stop. How can you ensure like my demise? Do you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, this is what I said.
Okay.
Mike has his own money.
Yeah,
Mike
yeah.
could get his own house.
Because we're like, say we were like moving like this, right? And I'm a bit, we'll say a bit ahead of you, right? And we continue to move. You have to, at some point, you have to topple me.
Oh no, I will. I'm gonna
Okay,
3 times that. I'm gonna 3x it.
Oh, you're just gonna speed past. That's
To the
sick,
moon.
bro. That's sick.
All right, real quick. Today's episode is sponsored by DoorDash. Summer is just around the corner, and it might just be the best one yet. Thanks to the Summer of Dash Pass from DoorDash. With the Dash Pass membership, you can save big now through July 19th on swimsuits, beach snacks, sunscreen, and more. With the Summer of Dash Pass, you'll enjoy $0 delivery fees and reduced service fees on all your eligible orders, making it easier and more affordable than ever to stock up on all your favorite summertime essentials. But that's not all. You'll also get access to thousands of offers nationwide, ensuring that this summer is the one to remember. So kick back, relax, and let Dash Pass help you experience the best of your neighborhood for less. Summer of Dash Pass is a once-a-year event that you don't want to miss, thanks to the chance to get a special access to members-only events when you're into sports, music, or just great snacks. Get ready to lower your costs and raise the bar this summer with the limited edition drops and exclusive items to level up all season long. Experience a summer like no other. Have your best summer with Dash Pass membership from DoorDash today. Get 50% off up to a $10 value when you spend $15 or more on the next Dash Pass order. That's 50% off when you spend $10 or more on your next Dash Pass order when you download the DoorDash app and enter code JeffSummer. Don't forget, that's code JeffSummer for 50% off on your next order. Subject to change, terms apply. All right, now back on with the show. Look, I want to circle back to what I was talking about earlier when we were in the gym looking for attention and stuff, and then I want to go and reveal something about Steven, what he told me earlier, and then said not to tell anybody because it was real embarrassing. What you did that one time in school for like a week, you know? It's like a cute story. It's a cute story.
It was like high school.
That was you were that old? No, maybe you shouldn't say it then.
It's like 9th grade.
Just tell him it's a funny story, Steven. I wouldn't say this shit if it was really going to be harmful to your image. It's actually like a
story. It's just like I always was jealous of people that had injuries. I never broke into or anything, and I wanted people to feel bad for me. Or I wanted attention, so I wore a wrist cast for a week.
A fake cast.
You wanted the sympathy. You wanted sympathy. That's a real thing. You're just brave enough to talk about it. But that's a real thing. I think that happens more than you would expect.
Insane. So I was like, how long did you commit to it? He was like, I just did it for a week and I got sick of the fucking thing on my arm. So then nobody cared.
Itched.
Yeah.
I've had those.
Yeah, no one gave a fuck. No one said a word either. That was the worst part. I'm like, all right.
I'm just wearing this shit.
Have you seen Lone Survivor?
Yeah.
One of the greatest war movies of all time.
It's incredible.
You have to watch it, Jeff. I keep comparing him to Navy SEALs. He thinks he could like outwork a Navy SEAL in any.
Bro, you don't know who you're fucking dealing with here. I got mental problems. I do Iron Man for fun, just because I'm having a rough week.
I deal with this with Logan too. No. Listen.
I said he did obstacle course, the military.
Yes, but Logan always talks to me. He's like. You know, I'll fuck up a SEAL, like and shit, like,
yeah, right.
and by the way, like I don't know, maybe he would, but like, bro, these dudes are animals.
Yes,
like you think you're an animal, but like you're like a domesticated animal. You're like God rest his soul, Nerf. Like, and these dudes are like are like fucking real demons, bro. Like these dudes have been through hell.
Jeff, there's
I
no
do
way.
all that shit. I spend every day
course.
training for this shit. I hike up mountains, go into cold plunges, I sit in the cold water to torture myself for fun. I do this for fun. These guys have to do it.
So why don't you go do like no?
There's a 24 hours called SEAL Fit. 24 hours all day, all night. Navy SEAL it's prep for buds.
Sign me up for 2 days. I'll do 2 days.
It's a real deal, like course.
So like my brother-in-law did SEER, which is for survive, evade, resist, escape. I believe. Please don't fucking kill me.
And also, I want to backtrack. No disrespect to the troops.
They're not taking disrespect. Trust me. That's not why I'm
just
saying
an idiot.
We're like, that's not why I'm saying it. But you got to understand, bro. Where you like say, oh, like I got a hematoma. Like I'm not. There's no off button. Like if you get a hematoma, you're in the middle. Like. Bro, in this SEER program...
I understand that. Listen, let me explain myself, because if you're going to be like, you're a bitch because you got that hematoma...
That's not what I'm saying. It's a bad hematoma. That's not what I'm saying.
I walked off, and I didn't tell anybody I got hurt at the skydiving place. He didn't even know. So I did keep my mouth shut, and I hid it. I masked it. Nobody knew. You didn't know until I showed you, like, 3 days ago.
But
when
you weren't doing, like, physical activity, like working out and shit on top of it.
Bro, listen. No, it's not. But it's the SEER and the buds and all that shit is the mental side, bro. Okay, in SEER, they basically what they do is they drop your unit who's in that program in like some remote fucking area.
Is it for civilians?
No. This is like if you want to become an officer, like special force training, whatever, right? So they drop you in this area. You have to find a way to survive. You have nothing. You have to evade them. Then when they capture you, you have to resist their questioning, and then you have to escape. That's the whole goal, is to actually get out of this zone. Once again, please don't quote me if I'm wrong, but this is the general part of it. In the resist portion of the program, they make you sit in a room. They say you're going to sit Indian style with your elbows off your knees and your hands in the air for 72 hours. And they're just going to blast the most insane fucking music in that room. And every 5 minutes, 7 minutes, you don't know how long, they're going to peek. They're going to peek through. They're going to peek through this little hole. And if you're not sitting in the exact style that they've told you that you have to sit in, they come in and they beat the fuck out of you, bro.
I need that right now.
Legit beat the fuck out of you, bro, until you can't fucking see anymore.
I need to be captured by the enemy side and like be in there
and you'll have like some like info, and like your whole bodily response to it is to give up that info. But if you do that, you're fucked. You lose.
You fail.
You fail.
I'll completely not give a fuck about Bruce Buffer after that. If I'm in that situation for like a week, I won't ever bring that shit up again. That's what I need right now. I need to go through. I need to get captured.
Bro, there's people that
by the Taliban or something and just get fucking.
So go to fucking
the Congo Valley, bro.
I could get you close. Probably get you close.
You need to stay out of the Middle East, bro. Like, let me go. Let me just take this one as a solo mission.
No, I'm good in the Middle East. No, you need to go. Here's what I'd recommend to you. Here's what I'd recommend to you. There's 3 levels to it. I think if you want to take it low key, if you want to take the Baptist route, not Catholic, I'll give you Catholic after. I would say go to Iran. I think you can go to Iran. You can possibly see some fun stuff in Tehran. Eventually, you potentially could get captured.
Yeah.
You want to step it up?
That. I just don't want to go. I don't want to go to like Russia where it's cold and shit.
Russia's not a problem. Russia's fine. Let me present you the second option.
But I just want to go where it's warm and get tortured.
North Korea. You can go to North Korea. There, you probably won't make it. And then the third option is, if you really want to send it, is our old favorite. You go back to North Sentinel. To the North Sentinel.
Oh, just go right up and those. Yeah, that would be dope. I would just have to. I mean, they would kill me on sight. So. There's no like coming back from that.
But I want to sign Jeff up for that course, and I'll do it with him. I'm probably gonna fail in the first like hour, but if that, him and Cody, right now, because him and Cody genuinely believe they can do this, and I'm not saying that I don't believe in them.
Cody
like,
just did the swim from Alcatraz Island in 50-degree water or like 40-something degree water.
But this is 24 hours.
A 2-mile swim in shark-infested waters. First of all, I've been doing a lot of thinking about this. Why do we call it shark-infested waters? I think that's fucked up for the sharks because it's their home, you know? Why do I have to say infested? What if I went up to your house and I was like, oh, that's a Mike infested house?
I don't know if infestation has a negative it has a negative sentiment that we've put on it, but I don't think by definition infestation is a negative word. I simply think it. I mean, I'd be looking.
Just, you know.
Let me look up the definition really quick.
It sounds
Sorry,
negative.
I just got a text from.
It sounds derogatory.
Just got a text from
Logan.
No. F.
Oh yeah, what's going on with her?
I think she wants to date me, bro. I've been aging fucking fast, bro. I don't know how to slow it down.
That's what you were telling me earlier. You were telling me that.
Did not say that.
I need to get captured. That's what I need.
Do you think you could actually do that? A 24-hour Navy SEAL
I want to do
course?
The celebrity version of it. You know, the show that they do on Fox. There's like they have these guys compete with. Or they like have a competition to see if they could do all the Navy SEAL.
Why don't you try to do Naked and Afraid?
Bro, what is that? Television, bro. Come on, I'm talking the real deal military.
I don't have time for Naked and Afraid. You got to be there for like a month. I
had the definition of infested by the way as well.
Yeah.
Infestation: the presence of an unusually large number of insects or animals in a place. Typically so as to cause damage or disease.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, those sharks are just in their house. You know,
shark infested water.
Let's just say that like we went into the neighborhood that you live in, and this is like I'd say this is a white infested neighborhood. There's too many whites here. You know.
But I mean, are they trying to cause disease?
Yeah. Super spreaders, Bryce Hall over there throwing parties. Remember those days when that was the worst shit going on?
Yeah.
Everybody was mad at Bryce. They shut his power down.
Bryce, Tana.
Yeah.
There was so much to talk about back in the day.
Yeah.
No one, I think everybody got like, that was still when people were still enamored by topics like that. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody does. Bro, if you told me that Bryce Hall fucking cut off a fellow TikToker's arm. Mm-hmm. With a fucking saw, like one of those saws that you have to go like this with, I wouldn't give a shit, dude. I would be like, that's crazy. Like, where's the arm now? You know what I'm saying?
He did it slow, really.
Yeah, like I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, remember back in the day, like drama would be so sick to like talk about. It's like, yo, did you hear what fucking Aiden Ross said about Nazis? I don't care, bro. I don't give a fuck what Aiden Ross said about Nazis.
He probably did. That probably is like
it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
All right, real quick. Today's episode is sponsored by PayPal Honey. The easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer. Did you know Honey only takes a few seconds to download? That means if you go to add it on your laptop or iPhone right now, you could be done before this ad read is over. Honey is the free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. Imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites. When you go to checkout, the Honey button appears and all you have to do is click apply coupons. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons it can find for that site. If Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch the prices drop. I use Honey all the time to buy buy new hard drives, new gear around here, and you'd be surprised how much money I'm able to save on these random websites. Try it out. It's free. It's completely free to get it on your phone or your computer. Honey doesn't just work on your desktop, it works on your iPhone too. Just activate it on Safari on your phone and save on the go. Getting Honey seriously only takes a few seconds, and by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting the show. Get PayPal Honey for free at joinhoney.com/JeffFM. That's joinhoney.com/JeffFM. All right, now back on with the show. Al Pacino, 83 years old, got a 29-year-old pregnant.
Who's the chick?
Hey, baby.
Who's the chick?
That's good for us. If he's still, you could still do that. We could still have kids, You think, we feel that pressure of, having kids because we're in our 30s? We got, 50 years.
I don't think my nut works, bro. I think it's broken.
Why?
I think I've singed it.
Have you been trying to, been actively trying to get someone pregnant?
Not someone specifically.
Or were those Armenian guys testing you? They have you go down there and jerk off?
No, I haven't. I haven't done an Armenian sperm test in a minute.
Is your DNA in Israel?
No, I mean, unless that tissue that I jerked off into is still in the. I haven't had sex. I'll say this, guys. I really have been working on myself. You know that I've been working.
You just got no action out there, bro, because you don't speak
Say
Israeli.
What you want. Say what Israeli is. It's not a language. It's not a language.
I knew it. I knew when I was saying that. I was like, this is dumb. This is not right. What's coming out of my mouth.
I learned a lot of Hebrew out there.
Oh, Hebrew. Yeah. That's
dude,
that's
I
what
can say a whole
say.
bunch of shit, dude. Sababa means it's all good.
Okay.
Shalom.
Salam alaikum.
Salam
alaikum.
Steven, don't even get canceled, bro.
Language.
You're gonna be fucking.
It's fine. You're not gonna get canceled.
What is
You
that?
just made a severe mistake.
What is that?
It's Arab.
Oh. Yeah, but I mean, what does that mean?
Arabic.
Dude, I don't know religion. That's the thing.
It's not religion.
What?
Don't be disrespectful to
No,
other
he's not
religions, Steven.
disrespectful.
It's not disrespecting. I'm uneducated.
Arabic's religion?
What the? What is the Middle East?
See, this is why people tune into this show, because we ask the hard-hitting questions. What is the Middle East? Who knows?
Dude, I don't know.
Who knows? Is it even
It's
real?
not that I'm being
Is it made up by the
listen.
government
To
for
his-
us to be scared that the
never
Middle East has
educated myself
terrorists
on-
that's going to bomb us one day?
Bro, I mean, his question has a point. Think about it. In the United States, the Midwest is Chicago. How does that make any sense, bro? think about that for a second. Chicago is the capital of the Midwest. The Midwest.
I don't like how you say you're from the East Coast. You're not. You're not from the coast.
Are you Connecticut?
You're from Connecticut, bro.
Are you stupid?
Connecticut.
Are you actually?
He's from
now
Maryland.
you've actually disrespected me. Connecticut is on the
I'm
coast.
from the East Coast.
What
Jeff.
do you mean?
We're on the
Connecticut literally is
Listen
on
to
the
that
coast.
accent. You hear that accent?
Bro,
I thought it
Connecticut.
was like a state away from the coast.
The fucking Long Island Sound comes in.
So can you go in Connecticut to the beach?
Yes.
And touch the water.
Yes, but it's once again, there's levels of being right. In essence, you're right at 20% because there's the Long Island Sound comes in. So it depends on if you consider Long Island Sound the Atlantic Ocean. It's fed. It's like a bay. It's like a little inlet of water. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, so
I
live
agree
there.
with Steven. I'm gonna side with Steven.
So is New York on the East Coast?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's on the coast, right?
This is. No,
It's real. It's not.
This
It's
is gonna drive
only
you
Long.
nuts.
Only Long Island. Yeah, Long Island is. So yes, you're right. Okay, yes. Can you please pull that up?
Did your state touch the water? Is this like Connecticut?
Just stop for a second. Just watch when he zooms in. Who's running this?
I don't even know where
Who's running the
Connecticut's
map
at.
right now? Who's running the map right now? The new guy?
the white kid in the back.
Bro, are you fucking new guy? Where are you bringing us? Idaho? The East Coast, dude. This kid's got a fucking long lineage.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go easy on this kid, bro.
Look at that.
Zoom in,
See, I was
zoom the
right
fuck
there,
in, bro.
right there. It's me.
It doesn't exist.
Right on the coast, on the edge.
All right, you see, do you see what's happening? Yeah, and also, why are there two planes
Where's
flying into New York?
Connecticut?
Is this just what is this map, bro? This is fucked.
It's like the air traffic control map.
Yeah, from 9/11. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Zoom in further,
Oh
bro.
yeah, that is the 9/11 one.
Connecticut was. I thought Connecticut was with a K.
What the fuck did you just hear what he said?
No.
Did you just hear what he
Oh,
said?
okay, no, I'm thinking Kentucky.
Oh my god.
Whole wrong area.
Oh my god, I can't hear this. So wait,
Damn.
sorry. So you thought I was from Kentucky, or
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Then where's Kentucky?
In the middle of America. It's like
It's in the middle.
Yeah, that's where I'm thinking you're from. That's where I'm thinking you're from.
Let me clear this up really quick, Steven.
Frankfurt, Connecticut.
Yes,
or Kentucky.
and guess what, Steven? That's the Middle East. That's the Middle East. Okay,
Yeah,
so I
that's what
hope
I've been
it's starting
saying.
to all make sense to you now. That's where they speak. That's where they speak Israeli and Muslim. Is in Kentucky in the middle of the Middle East. All right.
You are pretty close to New York. I
man.
didn't know you were right there, next to New York.
Man.
How do you not?
Al Pacino got a 29-year-old pregnant.
So Washington, I'm mid-east.
Let's talk about Al Pacino. Come on. We're not a geography podcast.
Sorry, you're right.
Let's talk about the topics, the hard-hitting things. You know,
How
Al
old did
Pacino,
you say,
what
89?
Do you think that kid's going to come out like a normal person? Like a normal human?
Imagine he comes out as the character from Heat.
Oh, yeah. Or
Wait.
Scarface?
So
And he's just a baby, just disrespecting
say
everybody.
hello to my little dick. wait. So when he comes out, the baby comes out because it'll take a year for him to be born. So Pacino will be 90. So when that kid can have a drink, Al Pacino will be 111 years old.
111.
You go to pop a beer with your dad, and he's just a sarcophagus. He's he's rotted flesh, bro. Steven, this is fucked, bro. That's an old guy.
I just watched my first old movie, and I thought you guys would be so proud of me for watching it. Bubble Boy.
Okay. That's all right.
Such a random movie.
It just came up on my YouTube. I watched it on YouTube.
You should be in a bubble.
Yeah.
You are the modern day bubble boy.
How old are you again?
22. Yeah.
22 years old. Damn, I was 22 years old one time.
Yeah.
What was life like?
22 years old. What year was it?
For both of you.
That was for me. That was.
Damn, you've been alive for a long. When were you born? 70s?
60s.
Damn, really? You're like Motley Crue and fucking The Rainbow. All of that.
Damn.
The whiskey.
Yeah.
Let's bring me back. So 22 years old. It was 2007. I guess Kanye West graduation around there.
That was around when I was in high school. Yeah, Kanye West graduation. I remember that. The album always brings me back.
Right.
Would you guys be friends at that age?
2000.
Would we be friends?
So
Yeah.
22, I was deep. That's when I was deep in the drugs. Oh, I was deep in the drugs at 22.
You sounded like Al Pacino right there.
I was sniffing heroin. Yeah, I was sniffing heroin.
you were
I was on
injected.
methadone. I think around that time I was dating a girl named Jackie in East Haven, Connecticut.
Would you get high with her?
Oh,
And,
yeah. Yeah, it was
nod
like
out
the real
together?
drug relationship. The
Ooh.
real deal. She had a Chrysler Crossfire.
Like Requiem for a Dream?
Yeah, she had a Chrysler Crossfire. Her dad was in the mob. He got locked up for shooting up this kid's house, who I actually was friends with. That's how I met her. And
The Connecticut mob?
no, New York. Not far to Kentucky.
Yeah. Around there.
Kentucky mob.
Kentucky mob. They ride horses. They ride horses to do drive-bys.
Bro, my sister lives in Kentucky, and that shit is legit 100 years behind. There's a guy that has too many DUIs in the neighborhood, and he rides a horse to the bar, and he's got a shotgun holder on the side of the
That's
horse.
bad.
Can you
You
get
can't-
arrested
No,
for
DUI.
driving a horse?
And you're
under
not
the-
even driving it. The horse has a mind of its own. It's going where it wants to go. You can't really.
Okay. Can you get arrested for driving a horse that's too intoxicated?
Amish people can get DUIs.
I
for
guess
buggies.
that. I guess.
Wait, sorry, the new guy said something. What was that?
Amish people can get DUIs for buggies, like riding in buggies.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
is that a fact?
It's an actual thing. Yeah,
How do you know that?
I'm from
We're
Amish
from-
country.
Wait, you were from
Maryland.
PA?
No, Southern Maryland.
Oh, Southern Maryland.
We're
I didn't even
cousins.
forgot Maryland was even a state. To be honest,
It's right next to Connecticut.
No, it's not. It's so much further
It's
south.
like the same. They're the
Connecticut's
same.
like in a very important tri-state. I feel like Maryland is just like
What?
What do you have? What do you
It's
mean?
right under DC.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And
It's
anyone and
under
everyone that
DC.
works in DC or in the government, majority of them live in Northern Maryland.
What do you got?
Or
What do you got? Old Bay seasoning and crabs.
Yeah.
What else do you even have?
What else do you need?
What else do you even have?
But what else do you
What
need?
else do you have?
What else do you
Pizza?
need? Boots.
Pizza.
What else do you need?
I'd say boots. Boots.
Boots. Cute.
Wait.
Lido's Pizza, Wawa.
That's some good.
Wawa,
feed.
like the fast food,
Yeah.
like the fucking market, the mart.
The gas station, yeah.
That's where you get your pizza and fucking. Do you want to know what you have? more than anything else, you have the murder capital of the United States. You have the murder capital of the United States in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And you have Old Bay season.
Bro, we're an hour south of Baltimore.
What else do you even have?
Don't start claiming Baltimore, Steven.
What else do you even
It's back roads, trucks, and Amish people, and farms. That's really it. And then the water.
I've never had a bad. I gotta say, I've never had a bad experience in Maryland. I know,
It's just
like,
boring.
You know how country his house is? I went to his house. I chopped the tree down in his backyard. Nobody even noticed. Nobody ever even. There's so many fucking trees in those woods.
Did you ever have a like a hot cousin when you were younger? You know what I'm saying? That was like
sisters are hot.
All right, well,
Did
you
you
have
like
other
three sisters?
All right,
Yeah.
actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll stick with it. Did you ever think that any of the new guys' sisters were hot?
New guys' sisters. Oh, Aaron?
Yes.
He's
they're
a
family.
place filler temporarily till we figure out what we're doing here. Because look,
we're getting away from the topic.
They're
I just
pretty,
don't.
but they're not, like,
I don't want to
hot.
say
That's
that this
weird.
guy
They're
is
my
completely
cousin.
a new guy. He's just filling in the spot because we need somebody to hit record and stuff. Well,
I mean,
work
today
things
he's
out.
as of today,
You know.
he's the new guy for today at least.
Should I explain what's going on?
Yeah.
Like why this is the way it is? What's
What do you
going
mean?
on?
I thought you already
have to beat around
handled
the
that
bush.
15 times.
Might as
Yeah.
well.
I don't want to beat around the bush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just-
So obviously, shit went bad. Technology, whatever, failed. There were some issues in the camp here, and the reason Kyle is back is because he wanted to be back. I'll just put it like that. You know?
I just feel like you're going to go down a path right now that you don't even have to. We already talked about this. You're hitting the
But he
tennis
hasn't
ball that you
talked
don't.
about it publicly.
I don't think he has to. Trust me, I'm the
Then we're
king
gonna
of not
beat it-
talking about shit publicly.
So
bro.
what
You
is
don't
he-
have-
No,
you
we're
should-
not.
do
We're
we
not
beat
that
around
type
the
of show,
bush,
bro.
or do
We're not
we-
that type of show. You know, we're a family here, and our audience. We don't
All
lie
I'm
to
saying
them.
is
You know,
this, bro. When you talk, it's not about lying. It's about when you talk about things that have a person affected that's not in the room when you talk about it. Then now they have to respond to it, and then when they respond to it, then you have to respond to it. And it
no.
starts-
Well, this is just what he said on.
I
online.
understand that, but I just. You want to get real transparent here? I'll talk about get real transparent. I already, since I've been back, which is what I would have done if I was here at the time, as I've always done in every camp I've ever been a part of, have already solved this situation. It's in a very good spot. Everybody's fucking happy. So what I'm trying to do is say, like, yo, today we don't
No,
talk
we're
about
all
it.
happy. I'm just saying, don't send this guy a bunch of hate like we replace somebody. Like it's look everything.
I didn't send him hate. I said he's the new guy. I think you gotta
But even
antagonize the new guy.
saying that he's not the new guy could also makes the audience question it now. They're like, oh, and now they're thinking about it.
Well, so you haven't talked about the situation at all about how the Bruce Buffer episode.
Oh, I do need to address something because I did say that the podcast that I went to record after the Bruce episode got lost, that one got stopped. The recording got stopped again. I don't think anybody did that maliciously. I don't even know what actually happened because I can't see the computer. Nobody did anything maliciously. There were some errors. We're working things out, and that's pretty much it. You know, I don't want to send anybody hate. I don't fucking hate anybody. There's no beef. There's no like bad blood. It's just the show must go on, and right now we're working things out. We're a family here. We've been together for years, our crew. It's not a fake clout fucking LA relationship. We have a very tight-knit crew.
All I'm saying
you know?
is this: you wanna get into it. All I'm saying is, it just invites more of it. Of course, everybody wants to know about every little thing that happens. They want that juicy, like, tell us what happened. Tell us what happened. But all I'm saying is, it's a game of tennis. You hit the ball, the other person hits the ball, you hit the ball, and all of a sudden you're spending fucking hundreds of man hours
That's
talking
a good
about.
analogy. That's a good one. You know.
And guess what happens? The only way to make the conversation stop is to stop hitting the fucking ball. And that's a lesson not just for this situation, but for any situation in life that involves litigation between two parties that aren't seeing eye to eye on something. As long as one person keeps fucking talking, blah, blah, you said this, you said that. I've tried very hard to become the king of de-escalation. I think de-escalation is an incredible fucking skill to have in life. If you can talk someone off a ledge, get them back down to a non-emotional place to have real critical conversation, that can make you a very powerful asset in any organization. And I really fucking mean that. If you're one of the people that's always driving off, fuck you, you did this, you did this, you did this, you did this. There's a lot of times in life where you need to stop pointing your fingers at people and say like, yo, listen, like I understand, I see your side, I feel where you're coming from. And if you can do that, if you can empathize with someone else and make them feel like you actually care and actually are trying to hear their side, you could move mountains. You could move mountains. We could all move mountains together. Even in Kentucky, even in the Middle East.
I think you could physically move a mountain.
I completely zoned out on that, right? What about you, Steven? Did you take any of that in?
Halfway into it, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard moving mountains, but you can't like physically do that.
All right, today's episode is sponsored by SeatGeek. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 events every single day on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. I use SeatGeek all the time, especially when I'm buying UFC tickets for all the boys. And guess what, guys? You can get $20 off SeatGeek if you use my promo code. With artists like Taylor Swift, SZA, Drake, Morgan Wallen, and Beyonce on tour, you're not going to want to miss out. They put all the tickets across the web in one place to make sure you're getting a good deal. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee, and SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of the event with swaps. Use code Jeff for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code Jeff. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. Thank you, SeatGeek. Now back on with the show.
Have you ever been skydiving?
I have. It was one of the scariest things I've ever done.
For real?
Yeah, I don't know why. I did it with Logan right around the time when his chute malfunctioned.
Ooh, you know that same thing happened to me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you talked about that on the show?
Yeah, last week I talked about it because I was going through it. It was like just a complaining episode last week.
I know. I still have to watch it. I heard you said nice stuff about it.
I said nice stuff about you. Yeah, I thought that would have definitely made you go watch it.
I didn't watch it because I've been dealing with some stuff with my own content. I got a YouTube problem, and I fell off.
Oh, views ain't doing good?
Well, the last episode didn't.
It's not all about that. It's not all about that.
That's what David's been telling me. He said just create content.
Yeah. Like, think about it. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of people still. How many people do you really want watching your shit, judging you, commenting about you? Oh, I don't want this. You're in the wrong country. You're in the wrong religion. Like, doing all this stuff. Just entertain your fans that you still have. Be grateful for them. And that's it.
No, I know, but I got...
I don't want more.
No, but this one got...
Your things pop up on my
Bro,
YouTube.
that's what I'm trying to fucking tell you. This last one got punished. I think it's because there was a meth pipe. I had a meth pipe in it, and I don't think YouTube likes meth.
Oh, when Tav got you a crack pipe?
Yeah, meth pipe.
Yeah, that's no good. You can't be putting that in there.
Well, I said it was bad. We smashed it on the ground. It wasn't like I was like, oh, fuck it. Like, I guess I'll do this. And I didn't smoke meth, you know?
Yeah.
But that video got pulverized, bro, and I put a lot of work into that video. That was the whole Israeli video, bro, and it got half of the views that my videos normally got, all because it's a little meth.
Yeah. No, I don't know. You talk about drugs all the time. I don't think that's it. Maybe people are just genuinely becoming less.
Well, vlogs are dying.
Yeah.
Vlogs are dead.
I think they're just less active on YouTube. They're more on TikTok and just like watching clips, and that's just the world we're in. Shorts, clips, reels, TikToks.
I think the Matrix I've been canceled by the Matrix. I'll say it right now.
I don't think so, bro.
I think the Matrix has deemed me a enemy because of my radical beliefs, and I believe that I've been canceled. I think I've been canceled.
I think there's
by the government.
There's not any new viewers coming in. You know, it's not like you're doing new stuff to garner this new audience.
Have you ever tried making a video that's solely around a certain objective?
Yeah.
Or task
I know. That's what I have to do. Yeah. All the stuff
like I did this for blank hours, or I tried this. I did.
Yeah, all the Matrix
like
stuff
when a
was
new
a
viewer
lie.
sees
That
it.
doesn't mean any of that.
You just gotta go camping again. Let's do another camping video. Why don't we do another camping?
Like, do you know how many videos I've had called like "Things Got Wild" and is like, bro, you can only call so many videos. No one cares.
I saw that. I was like, what is this guy thinking?
Do you want to know what happened? I got bored.
I
just got bored of the whole fucking craft of fucking like, what's the title gonna be? I don't give a fuck, bro.
Things got wild
you know what I'm titling my next video? Bryce Hall cut off my arm. That's what I'm. My next thumbnail is gonna be Bryce Hall. I'm gonna call him after this, have him come over with a saw and put it to my arm, and that's gonna be the title.
But didn't
of the
you
video.
say that wasn't?
I don't know how that would do on YouTube, but it'd probably crush on TikTok. Listen,
I don't think that would do good.
If you're not growing, you're dying, and we are dying, my friend. This is the new wave right here.
Hey,
this is the new talent.
Me.
That's right. He's been on fire. He's been crushing it. Kids taking risks.
Nah, I'm
skydive.
gonna be honest with you, bro. You look at anybody, nobody's really getting views anymore.
Okay, this is not a discussion I want to have here on the podcast that people that are not content creators have to listen
I
to.
think they are interested in
They don't
this.
give a
I
fuck
think
about
they're
this.
interested.
Yeah.
In short,
They don't
if
wanna
we
hear
go
you-
on any longer, maybe. But I think that
They don't
that
want to
was
hear
good.
YouTubers complain about not getting
I'm
enough
not
views.
complaining. I wasn't complaining. I was just having a conversation about if views are down, help me. Give me a fucking
down.
show.
Look at you, bro. See, I said complaining. You're like, I'm not complaining. Then look at you.
I'm not complaining. I'm scared, Jeff. I'm scared for my life. I got a mortgage.
I know that is the fear that people don't understand. As an entertainer, you have a fear of where your next check is going to come from. There's a beauty of having a job where you just go there and you get a check every week. You know you're going to get paid. But us, we're getting old. Gray hair's coming in on the beard, and it's like, what's next?
But
I don't want to just keep doing this and just get older and have kids like this. You know what he was telling me earlier? He said, "Oh, Steve-O looks old now." Well, that's life, bro. People age. You were watching Steve-O from 30 years ago in Jackass, or 20, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That's the thing. All these kids now have their phones in their hand. Listen to how I'm talking like a fucking 8-year-old.
Dad, bro.
Yeah.
These kids have their phones in their hands, and they're watching the TikToks, and they're saying people get old.
Think you're gonna be a good dad?
You don't know shit. You don't know nothing, kid. Huh?
Think
Yeah.
you're-
Bro, I'm ready to be
What do
a
you mean
dad.
he's
This kid's gonna be.
a good dad?
No, I know you'll be good.
He's
dad.
talking right now about when's he gonna be a dad. We're busy. We're making fucking hair gel. We can't be fucking
think your kid's
dads.
gonna wanna
I'm
rub
Bro,
selling
I'm
it.
your dad. You'll do what you're told.
I'm fucking
like Connor
hawking-
says.
I'm
See, I got him
hawking
with it.
I'm hawking
You'll do what you're
cheeseburgers.
told.
Can't selling cheeseburgers.
We got to soundbite that, Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one we have to
Trying
get
see what I
immediately. That's
have
going to
it.
be our
Y'all
new
both
favorite
have it. You
soundbite.
can sell cheeseburgers and you can cut hair. Worst comes
You
to
can.
worst.
The cheese. You can. What do you?
You can? You've been to
you?
Yukon?
You can.
You can suck
Have
these
you been to
nuts.
Havasu? Have you been to Lake Havasu?
Damn.
What's Putin? What's the Russians? What's the Russian president's last name?
Putin.
Putting these nuts in your mouth.
Yeah, we got
Hey,
it.
Kyle,
We got it.
how are you liking everything with the new guy? I'm just do you feel good about the setup back there?
Yeah, he fits this. He fits
There's
in
too
well.
many whites, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the first problem.
The problem
Yeah,
here.
you got to diversify.
But like he fits. We can make him diversified.
Yeah, this is a real white crowd, and I mean, like, dude, like looking at,
Well, I mean,
like, if you look at Kyle and Steven like might
Hold
look
on.
like the most white people I've ever seen in my
The
life.
whitest, yeah.
all right. Well,
Whitest.
well now Impulsive's on a white crew on camera. So what do you say
Ooh,
about
he's right.
that?
Well, technically, I don't even know if I'm part of that show anymore because he didn't want me to go to Europe when
Well,
they're filming episodes.
with or without you, it's still a white podcast. So.
Am I
Yeah,
cut?
but it.
Am I cut for what I did on my last episode?
No, I didn't. No, I don't even know what you did.
I just clickbaited it why I left Impulsive.
Dude, everybody click. We all clickbait that once a week.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that a good
You know what I'm saying?
Was
That's
it
the
a
way
good
that.
thumbnail?
Yeah, you should. Why don't you try it? You post
I
a
did
video.
the
Why?
thumbnail.
No. Post one on your channel. Why I left Impulsive? Just
Nothing
give it
to
a
do
shot,
with it.
please. Can you please do it? I'll share it on my Instagram. Please
funny.
try it.
That's nothing to do with the
No,
video.
nothing. You put that out. I'll put out the Bryce Hall song off my arm.
So funny.
Dude, we
You
gotta
should
try
do one-
something.
You should do one from here. Why I left FFM. That'll
Yeah.
get maybe
That may be
10K.
the best thing. I'm gonna say this, and this actually will apply to people in the audience because some people in the audience do want to do content. It's a very sought after job. Dude, when
Yeah,
I started the
fun with
night
it.
shift, my episodes were called the most ridiculous shit, bro. Hot naked chicks make cookies.
Yeah.
Is one of my episodes.
Good
Like
luck with
it's
that.
just
Fuck it. Let's start putting out these insane titles.
Well,
that's
that's
do whatever you
this
want.
is kind of where I'm at, and this is where I've been like trying to figure out over
Yeah,
the
sometimes
past
you don't
couple
wanna get
weeks.
views.
Sometimes I don't want to get views. Yeah, I say that a lot, but also like now I'm actually like, do I want to jump back into these big guest episodes? I think I just want to chill with my boys, my friends, maybe come on here, do some.
why don't you do a poll with the
Solo
audience?
Jeff, go
Do a
fight the
poll with the
Taliban in the
audience.
fucking Congo Valley, bro. Imagine the views on that. Fucking risk your
Well, I'll do
you
that.
know,
Did you
That's-
say what
that's-
did you say?
that's-
The
Joe's so-
Taliban in
yeah.
the Congo Valley.
The
yeah,
Congo
he's just
Valley, yeah.
he's just
Where
saying
are you
shit.
getting these? That's
Lone Survivor.
How does he qualify to be here on the show? It's getting bad, bro.
Taliban in the Congo Valley is
Yeah.
insane.
High risk, high reward. Great
No,
video.
Where is
It just doesn't make any sense.
what is the Middle East?
It's like
Where is
it's
the
like
Middle
it's like
East?
talking
What do you
about.
mean it doesn't make any sense?
Okay, Steven, let me ask
Fuck
you a
it.
question.
Skydive into the Congo Valley.
I understand
The
that,
most dangerous
Steven.
place
I'm
on
not
earth.
talking about the Congo Valley.
I survived in the Congo Valley for 24
with
hours.
the Taliban is the issue. No,
No.
Steven.
Blood's going everywhere. No, fuck you. Holy shit, that's the best. You don't have to worry about the Mr. Beast method. The first 30 seconds would be insane.
We should step it
Mr.
up.
Beast at the Taliban.
Yeah.
I
See, that's another
Puts
thing.
100 people
Like
in
if you have really low views, you can do that. But it's also would be sick, like he just said, if you do it with really high views. Like Mr. Beast should do like 3 or 4 videos that are just so
Taking down the
fucking-
Taliban.
Yeah, like that are just no.
100 people,
Like
I put
yeah,
100
like,
people to war.
like something like that, dude. Like that.
See who
Like,
survives.
like yeah. Like dude, like he should do some. Just he can do it, bro. He has so much money. He could do.
But why just he? Why not we? You know? Anybody can do it.
Like, dude,
Fuck it.
we reintegrated 100 Aborigine from the Sentinelese Islands into Florida. Like, do you know how sick that would be? How fucking sick of an episode
Too long
that
of
would
a
be?
title.
24 hours
Yeah,
in the
he would make
Sentinel
it short. He
Islands.
would
Should
make it
figure
short.
out-
See,
just
I
some
still
words.
can't title shit even when it's not mine. Titling may be my worst thing. It's the hardest fucking thing in the world. You want to know what I do? I always
ChatGPT.
revert to one thing. Things got wild.
Yeah, it's just like
Things got wild at Jeff FM.
it just reminded me of Girls Gone Wild when you posted that. Did you ever watch that when you were younger?
So whack. Who would
Do you
ever
remember
title
Girls
it?
Gone Wild?
Yes, of course. You're up at 3 a.m. The boss.
Do you know what that is?
No, he doesn't know what that is.
no.
So Girls Gone Wild was like, how do you even explain it? It was on TV, yeah, late at night.
They would
and-
like go to bars in different cities, and I think they would like pay girls to like do fucked up shit.
Like, just
it's
flash,
actually
like,
could
just-
could never happen nowadays.
Yeah, well,
And
that
by
guy,
the
I
way,
think, got arrested,
And
right?
by the way, some girls would flash the camera, but then there would be a whole other part of it where they would come onto the bus at the end of it, and that's when the real fucked up shit would happen. See, that's whenever people ask like, yo,
Uncensored?
why did you go into like hanging out with porn stars? Do you know what I grew up? I was 13 years old
Yeah.
watching that shit,
Yeah.
bro. It was on TV.
Yeah.
It was on television, actual television. Girls Gone Wild. We paid this girl $10 to give a
Uncensored?
hand job to
Yeah,
Steven.
that's what Mike used to have to jerk off to before there was porn on
No,
your phone.
that and Spice and the Spice channel.
Spice.
Spice was channel 116. You would watch in between the lines, the porn in between the lines. You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
I went to
What do you mean in
jerk
between
off to
the
Sex
lines?
and the City.
There is someone watching this. A lot of people watching this will comment along with this. There was something called the Spice Channel. For me, it was channel 116. You would go to it on your cable box, and it was a porn channel. But for some fucking reason, back then, like channels would like kind of come in. They would like come in like hazy.
They would, like,
you
merge like a radio
yes,
station?
And, yeah, exactly. And you would see like through the lines, like there's a dick, there's some titties, right? But it would emit this high frequency sound when you would watch it because it was like so whenever I would start whacking off to the in between the lines, I would see a little titty. My mom, I think, would get an alert like a dolphin that the high frequency sounds, and I would hear her foot hitting the floor above me, and I would feel guilty that I was jerking off underneath my mom.
Yeah.
And it was strange, bro.
Can I tell you what I started jerking
like this,
off to?
Mike?
Oh, look, they got it. They figured it
Yes,
out.
bro, exactly like that. 1
is
minute
this?
of the Spice Channel.
Why
That's
is
what
all
I would
the-
watch. That's what I would watch. Pull one of them up, bro.
Well,
Some of that stuff actually you can't. I don't think you can even show.
so wait,
it
it was just distorted porn?
Yeah, like go down. We won't show it on the actual. Did you see that girl right there, dude?
Which one?
Up a little bit on the left, the far left of the screen. Go up a little bit. Up one more.
This is-
Look at that girl right there,
I
bro.
see it now.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
dude.
God.
Yes.
That's
Dude,
like
what?
that's like yeah, I guess it's kind of like when they hold up the things and like, what do you see? Like the ink
A
blotches.
Rorschach test?
Yeah.
No, it's just distorted porn, dude. It's like, and then there was another one too.
So
that
it
was
was just a
there was
sneaky way of
then there
watching
was
porn?
also the play. No, it wasn't a sneaky way. I didn't have access to the channel. There was also the Playboy channel, which was 115.
So what was Spice? Just like a rip?
Number?
Yeah, it was 115 to
Remember the number.
116.
You do have a crazy memory.
No, but only certain things, and I'll remember, bro. I remember.
Kyle, you had a video you wanted me to.
Oh
react
yeah,
to?
I got sent this skydive.
Can you get the Spice Channel stuff off? It worries me about that, dude. I don't know if.
Why can't it be this episode that gets deleted? You know?
I hope it is. Well, this has been, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but this has been a great episode, bro. I've had a ton of fun today. Has
This
it
is
been
one of my
good?
favorites.
I can never
One of my
tell if
favorites.
it's good or bad.
Yeah, I can't either. I don't know.
What the fuck, bro? Stop.
Bro, stop with this.
All right, so
what the fuck? I already don't like this.
this was submitted after you talked about your skydiving accident you had with Steven.
They collabed my two accidents.
Yeah, both your traumas in your life in one video.
I mean, the
It's
skydiving
crazy.
thing's not a trauma. It's a bruise on my ass that'll
Well-
go away in 2 weeks, hopefully.
Check this out.
No way he hits a crane from. Oh no. No.
Oh, well, that wasn't that bad.
Oh.
And then she breaks her foot. She shows it at the end of the video.
She broke her foot on that?
Oh, it probably got caught.
Yeah. Sheesh. Right there.
Oh, no.
Ew.
Damn.
Is that how you fell, though? Like that?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. But I was slammed into a
And
wall.
then here comes her foot.
Wait, you slammed into a wall?
Of a,
Look, that's
oh,
her foot
no.
wrapped up.
Damn.
Yeah.
That could have gone a lot worse.
Yeah.
That was pretty
Usually
horrible.
skydiving accidents, you're not there to even tell the cool
Yeah.
story, you know?
Yeah.
Do you not have that much control when you're landing? I'm confused. I always see people like flying into stuff. Can you not just hurry up and sharp
Yeah.
turn?
Yeah. But it's a thing
Out
that
of
you
the
get.
way.
You
get
know what?
rusty at.
You know what I feel like you still believe? Because of that question you just asked. Do you think that if you're in a plane that's crashing that you could just hop out before it's Do you no, answer that please?
Well,
Do you think that?
I was wondering why I don't have fucking parachutes on commercial planes. It's like, can you not just get the fuck out? Like, why do we all have to die?
No,
Give
but
everyone
Steven, no,
parachutes.
let me
Why
ask
is
you this
there
question.
oxygen
Let me
masks
ask you
and
this
not
the elevator
question.
falling?
Let me ask you
Yeah.
this question. Why don't you just hop out of a plane right before the second before it hits the ground? And
Yeah,
just land.
jump. Just
Well, I
jump
was
last
asking
second.
Jeff that when we were on this little plane going skydiving. Like, so I'm like, why can't we jump out of this door on this plane when it's
Okay, it's
moving,
too
but not?
complicated. You're
Yeah,
in
you
an
can't
elevator.
even-
You're in an elevator. The wire snaps. You're plummeting down 100 stories. Now you're right there. You hit like 2, 3, 2, 1. Just jump last second. Will that work? Will you survive? Will you be perfectly fine?
I don't know. I've never been in an elevator that fell. So
Yeah, but what do you
No,
think?
but what do you think?
Just jump last second. If you
it
time
sounds
it right.
It sounds like it would work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It
Well,
has to
Can't
work.
Navy SEAls like jump out of a helicopter
If
without
the
a
Navy
parachute?
SEAls
and
could do that.
If they
Yeah, that'll
land a
work for them.
proper way where they bend their knees and roll, they'll survive or something like that.
No.
out
That's-
of a what?
Right?
No, don't put this out there on the internet. Where you're just saying you could jump off shit, and if you last second roll, you're good. You know how many deaths you'll cause? We're getting 200, maybe 150,000 average right now. The times are tough. Maybe you kill 3 people with that.
Okay.
You know?
Well, I'm not advising anybody to do that. I was just.
It's
And
not
you-
financial advice.
This has been a bad one for me.
What
I'm
the
gonna have
fuck?
multiple things that could get me canceled.
You're going down after this
Yeah,
one,
dude.
Well, it was
You
nice.
told
knowing
Jeff to go to the Taliban and shoot them.
Don't
for
we
video.
have to re-get,
Bro, we got no
have to-
editors anymore.
We
It goes
can't.
out
It's
raw.
gotta go out raw dog, dude.
That's what
It has
happened.
to, dude.
That's where we're at. Yeah.
Fool, imagine that video though. I don't even backtrack.
No, I
That'd
still
be
can't imagine the video about the Taliban that is in the Congo Valley, Steven. Let me ask you a question. Would you want to watch a video about how the Native Americans built the pyramids?
Not really.
Like, what are you're combining fucking people that just don't make sense, bro. There's no Taliban in the Congo. It doesn't.
Yes, there is.
Am I wrong?
Yes, there is.
I like the Native
it's One of them is
Americans.
look up the Congo Valley.
Is this true? Can
It's
you
yes.
search this? Taliban in the Congo Valley.
It's like one of the most dangerous areas in the world.
Steven, you're just
But I don't
repeating
think the
Lone
Taliban- but I
Survivor.
don't
It's not
think-
Lone Survivor. There's also another
no, but
documentary.
also I don't think the Lone
It's called
Survivor's.
Restrepo. It's called Restrepo.
Lone
it's a real
Survivor's
life.
not in the Congo.
real life
How about this?
documentary on those
you
military
like the Lone
soldiers.
Survivor? I'll beat up everybody in the Lone Survivor. The entire cast. Dan Bilzerian, all those. He paid to get in the movie. That's your favorite movie?
He's
He paid-
not. He's not backing out of this. The Congo is in fucking Africa, Steven.
The Congo Valley.
The what?
The Congo
He's changing it.
Valley.
Please pull up
I think
the
I
Congo.
might be pronouncing
fuck
it
you
slightly
spell it?
wrong.
Look up the Congo Valley.
Kongla.
That just doesn't.
Look around. Look around.
It's where Lone Survivor operate. It's
Yeah,
Operation
now-
Red Wings is
now
in
that you've
Congo Valley.
changed it, now that
oh,
you've-
Korengal, that's what it's pronounced.
Well, I
Korengal
mean,
Valley.
bro, now you've changed it completely. It's
Yeah.
like Connecticut and Kentucky.
Yeah.
You have no.
Korengal,
You can't
Kongal,
just switch up
Korengal.
last-
Korengal.
Same thing, corn instead of Kong.
Retard.
What the fuck,
That
dude?
was AI. That was AI.
Why did you say that?
It's infested with Taliban outposts everywhere. They fucking run up and down
Infested?
those mountains,
It's
bro.
infested. It's shark-infested Congo Valley.
That's the thumbnail.
No, the clickbait is Mike's wild trip to Israel.
Things got wild.
Things got
Things
wild.
got wild.
Mike
How stupid of a title is
Mike
that,
opens
bro?
up about his wild trip in
so
Jerusalem.
stupid.
Mike's wild
Bro, do
religious
you know what?
trip.
Do you know what I could have titled it? I got baptized in the same water as Jesus. Like
Yeah.
that's way more watchable.
Yeah, I would have
Did you?
definitely watched that.
I would've watched
Yes.
But then
Look,
you got
everybody said they would have watched.
Wait, Mike. Did you feel any spiritual presence being in Jerusalem at all?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Of course. I was at the West Wall, and that was the West Wall is what protects the Second Temple, And the second temple...
It's the wall on the west side.
Of the second temple, yes.
Okay.
And the second temple is believed to be where all prayer ascends to heaven from.
No way.
So when you pray, the prayers actually go to the second temple and then shoot up.
So all the prayers we've been doing from over here, that's why they're not getting answered.
No, they go there first.
You know, I prayed for Bruce Buffer to come back.
To come back?
Yeah.
I think I might change the name of the episode and the thumbnail. Is it too late now? No, I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gotta sting.
Yeah.
Every fight starts with him.
A big fight here started with him.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's a cool analogy.
It's time to change your producer.
Too soon, bro.
Sorry. Yeah, I think we're probably now at the end of the episode. I would assume.
I think
gotta
we
go
both
cook
need a
burgers.
nap, maybe. You know.
Bro, I'm feeling great today, bro. It's 7:20. I gotta import.
Oh, your girl is coming from. He's getting back with Lana.
Actually?
Oh, we
Title
can't.
that.
Oh, we
Title
can't
that.
mention her name anymore.
Let's title the video that. You didn't mention it.
Yeah, no, you can't either.
Mike's
I now
wild
have
trip to Israel made Lana mad.
Never heard that before.
Ooh, nice. We got it. All right, let's wrap it, guys. We got the title.
Oh, I never heard the intro song. Can we play the outro song?
It's a little quiet.
Can we turn it up, please?
Maybe we can do it in post.
Now he's a podcaster. His life, he'll talk about it with us.
Is that new guy qualified at all for that position?
No, he's done. You'll never see him again.